When you see this image, what is the first thought that comes to your mind? What is it that you think you see? If you were one with common sense, the things that should come to mind are tapestry.
There's no other one like this particular one in the world. Oh, shit.
Romance. And musical talent. All across genres. As far as the eye can see. And if you have guessed anything close to what I just described mere moments ago, well, yeah. Welcome to Love Scenery. We begin the series with a familiar sight to us all. An airplane.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him with the classic. I get my voice ready. Hold on, I gotta sound intimidating. Alpha Squad. Alright, where we dropping, boys?
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them.
That's right, this is one of our protagonists.
Lu
Jing, right. Meanwhile, at the 26th Transcentennial Golden Cicada Awards, our second protagonist, Lia...
良辰
Okay, Liang Chen. She's busy with sitting there and acting pretty at what is essentially the Golden Globes for singers. As you can see, I don't watch television. They're about to announce the Best Female Artist Award.
孟兰芝
Bear with me here, the one sitting next to Liang Chen is basically this.
因为你今晚最好的运气就是拿个最佳女歌手。
Of course, since she's the main character, she wins the award. Liang Chen accepts a hug from her rival.
恭喜你啊，获得了今晚的安慰奖。谢谢你。
Ah, my mother warned me about this one. The passive-aggressive stance. Anyway, she gets on stage and oh, battle scene. So certified freak, 7 days a week war veteran over here attempts to flee from an entire squad of what I can only presume to be Chinese knockoffs of the exquisite streetwear Halo.
Denied! Sit down!
Wait, what is he?
Huh? How's that for your fuck?
Snap back to reality.
Watch your profanity.
And Liang Chen is giving her speech.
还好我拿到这个奖，不然要给你们报销车费了。
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? If you had lost, you would have suggested that them being here is a fucking waste of time. Anyway, karma comes in quickly when everyone willingly decides to look down at their phones at the same time. Funny how that works. Turns out, Meng Lanzhi's a huge bimbo for stealing Liang Chen's BF.
粤语熏
Remember kids, it's only cheating if you get caught backstage
庆节
and
科科
explain to the audience as to what had just happened, ending it off with the latter being berated for doing so.
不够，少说两句。
How is he still alive? Hey, that looks oddly familiar. Meanwhile, Liang Chen looks utterly devastated. Psych! She wins the Artist of the Year award as well. Dope stood up before the name was even announced. What a way to cope.
将我拿走了，给你留着吧。
Taro shoots the air to gather the enemy's attention instead of looking down the iron sights, while Liu Kang earns his certified badass badge. Like I said, certified badass. Oh, turns out he was in a
video game.
And Lu Jing's a complete nerd.
Living with 3 roommates in college.
I mean, what kind of psychopath hangs photographs of their favorite idols up on the bulletin board? I know I sure as hell don't turn to such luxuries. So his friends are telling him that he broke some records from live streaming, I guess, but Lu Jing is eager to see his favoritist idol. That's right, it's the second MC, Liang Chen. Apparently, she also broke records for winning 2 awards back to back. Oh, the similarities. Also, Liang Chen gives her a second but less condescending speech.
因为我是最热爱唱歌的梁晨，谢谢大家。
Also, we flash back to a Liang Chen from a simpler time in her... What am I supposed to be looking at here? So flashback Lu Jing hands her a tissue.
Here's a tissue for your pants, cause you're wet. For your pants, cause you're wet. For your pants, cause you're wet. Wet, 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 wet.
谢谢。
They talk for a bit.
不是说没能全市第一。
真厉害。
She sings and he claps in front of her like a jackass.
Snap back to reality.
Watch your profanity.
Lu Jing must have had his BRB screen on because he gives his fans the most watered down farewell ever conceived.
大家注意休息，不要耽误了明天的学习和工作。
Bruh.
Nice.
His friends then let him know of Liang Chen's recent breakup, thus putting the plot up in full throttle. Like his cock. Oh, another character? Already? Damn, look at that chiseled jawline. So Keke and Lu Jing just so happened to stop by the same family mart and just so happened to purchase the same drink.
Nice.
The other drink being for Liang Chen herself.
Nice.
Wait a second. Is that?
The bite of 87?
You can call me a racist all you want, but you cannot tell me that the resemblance isn't uncanny. Come on now! Back at Liang Chen's apartment, Ye Yuxun pulls off his trump card. The epic Bill Clinton impression.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
When Qing Jie advises her to not add fuel to the fire, Liang Chen gives that a pass and hits the gas by epically replying to everything.
不难过，垃圾就应该在垃圾桶里待着，有人替我收拾，高兴的事情。
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
这一年，我要是再叛逆，我就是狗。
Hey, you said it, not me. Back to Markiplier, he's trying to get a hold of Liang Chen, but she's already shut down her phone. So the mad lad just decides to drive there with his buddy, Wade, in his Maserati. The next day... Oh, he's already here. Way to set the world record for fastest time simped. He reaches the front door, calls her again, and asks her if she's okay. Of course, she's fine and still in bed, but Markiplier's chat enough to realize that it would be best if she were left alone. So he leaves. We're back in Liang Chen's apartment, and Keke tells her that one of her unpopular songs got popular again, thanks to some pro league superstar esports streamer named Herman.
She was so beautiful that I wanted to make friend with.
Keke tries to let Liang Chen take a look at the stream that made her more famous, and that failed tragically.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
We had to shoehorn the two MCs somehow, so the plot decides to introduce us to the game. Beautiful Soul, you know, the somehow realistic game Lu Jing was playing. Yeah, apparently they want Liang Chen to be an ambassador for the gaming industry itself by playing the game. Yeah, but she doesn't know how to. Enter
Sun Dinyu.
Remember him? He's Taro, a friend of Lu Jing, so they have a couple of epic gamer sessions together and...
Oh my god, you suck.
6 hours later.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost won't stop hurting.
月刀，你掉线了。
But even he alone can't break the cycle. Nighttime, Taro plays some fireworks in the streets with Markiplier for some reason.
I don't think this is how real life works.
Taro needs to be off into the woods to be an actor for a film. He initially rejected it, but now requires that Mark help put a good word for him. I mean, how could you say no with that face? And they play more fireworks together.
Fun, 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 fun. I'm having fun, fun.
Lu Jing is off to his grandma's place, but not before his friends decide to pull a fast one on him. They decide to be true bros by making him the most inceliest of incels by simply changing his name on WeChat, the China's WhatsApp, to Happy Bootlicker. Lu Jing could have easily changed it to something else, but oops.
系统维护
System maintenance?
At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
月不能再改。
What kind of system maintenance doesn't allow you to change your username for 1 month? Sounds like a contrivance to me. Meanwhile, Taro ghosts Liang Chen's ass for
2 days,
forcing her to perform an illegal home invasion, merely satiating her desire to get some sick kicks and cheap thrills out of her next victim. Seeing that the aspiring actor has no other choice, Taro enlists the help of his friend, you guessed it, Lu Jing, to play on his behalf. The episode ends with them meeting in the elevator and end scene. Overall, despite the overwhelming amount of tonal whiplash I had just received in the pilot's first 16 minutes and roughly 5 seconds, I checked. I genuinely believe, in my heart of hearts, that this is truly the beginning of a beautiful relationship. And I don't mean the two MCs, of course.